What's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy Bean. We back in this mug with another video, man. Today we got how NBA players spend their millions, man. We're gonna check this mud out. Y'all know NBA players be cashing out on outfits, exotic cars, home gyms, etc. But anyways, man, we're gonna check this video out, man. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button. All that good stuff helps out with the channel, man. Hot straight into it, man. Let's do it. This video right here is made by my man Hoop Flex, man. Big shout out to Hoop Flex. Y'all know we rock with his content over here.
7-figure shopping sprees. This is how from 6-figure supercars to 7-figure shopping
That's
sprees.
a fire car.
This is how NBA players spend their millions. And Karl Anthony Towns bought something nobody in the world's allowed to. His commitment to video games is scary. So he spent crazy money to make sure nobody could compete. And he combined the games he slays with the sport he plays to create something.
Can somebody tell me like what console that is? Is that like a dream console? I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Crazy money to make sure nobody could compete. And he combined the games he slays with the sport he plays to create something one of one.
What the hell?
A basketball-themed supercomputer.
Wow.
His PC literally got nicknamed after him.
Wow.
The Wildcat. It's customized with liquid coolant, lights up every color,
Nah, that's
and a
crazy.
graphics card that
He
isn't
probably
even
got a
out
4090.
yet, so we could play 2K and 8K.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Liquid coolant lights up every color, and a graphics card that isn't even out yet, just so we could play 2K and 8K.
Oh my god.
That's that 4090.
But that's still not as crazy as the price tag, 20K. And that's literally the cheapest thing in this video. So let's level up to Giannis Antetokounmpo, cause he spent 5 times as much, cause of his need for speed?
BMW i8?
Yeah, Giannis became a star and copped his dream car, a BMW i8. And with butterfly doors,
sir.
no wonder why Giannis posts himself flexing with his whip. This thing cost 100K, but sometimes a tragedy costs more than money, like it did for Klay Thompson. He was in the NBA Finals playing for a championship when all of a sudden,
Thompson running the floor and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee. Now
He
writhing
had
in
to show
pain.
that.
he suffered one of the scariest injuries in basketball, a torn ACL. Klay was helped off the
God.
court, forced into surgery and rehab, but felt there was a chance he'd never play basketball again. So he just had to buy something to escape this nightmare.
Vote a part of your therapy when you were going through your darkest moments?
Oh yeah, no question.
Klay's boat is an Axopar 37 luxury speedboat, and cause it has two 350 horsepower engines, this
Dang.
thing catches waves 60 miles an hour. But I don't know who loves being out on the water more, Klay or his dog? This boat cost Klay $300,000, but what it did for his mental was priceless. It's crazy how Anthony Davis spent double
That's what's up,
just so
man.
he wasn't iceless. When rumors started flying around that AD wanted to be traded, everybody thought he was trying to go Hollywood, but in reality, he was just trying to go to Icebox. Diamond earrings
Got
and
my
a Cuban link chain
Icebox.
were just the beginning of AD's shopping spree. Cause once he started eyeing and trying on watches, it was clear that AD was on a different type of time when he copped one of the rarest watches in the world, a rainbow Rolex Daytona. This thing's covered in
Damn.
diamonds, rubies,
That
sapphires,
sounds
and
sick.
emeralds. So whenever he's forced to sit out of games because of an injury, he sits courtside, repping this jewelry, because it costs $500,000. But
Iced
spending
out.
racks on ice is nothing compared to spending money saving lives, like LeBron James. When
I ain't even gonna lie, man. A lot of rappers though, they want to be like I mean a lot of NBA players, they want to be like rappers, man. Hey, all the jewelry, you know what I'm saying? The exotic whips. Hey man, it is what it is, part of the culture.
nothing, because it costs $500,000. But spending racks on ice is nothing compared to spending money saving lives, like LeBron James.
Talk
When
to
he
me.
started a foundation named after himself, LeBron made it his life's mission to spread happiness all over his state of Ohio. But more importantly, change kids' lives forever. And step one was LeBron treating over 5,000 families to a day they would never forget at one of the world's craziest amusement parks, Cedar Point.
These kids are everything. You know, they're our future, and to allow us to be in your kids' lives and be able to try to make a difference, it means so much to us.
From carnival games to haunted houses, LeBron even spent time on some of the craziest roller coasters in the entire world.
Wow.
Kids everywhere were having the most fun they ever had, all because of LeBron. And after all he'd done for the families, Cedar Point even offered to name a roller coaster after him. Just another accomplishment of LeBron's that I'm sure will be overlooked because
That's fire,
But
man.
at the end of the day, with each ticket costing $50,
Do y'all rock with like roller coasters and stuff like that? Is like something that y'all into? Me personally, they cool. I get on them. You know what I'm saying? Like certain one, I don't know about that right there, but we can do this one over here. You know what I mean? Amusement parks are definitely fun, man. I haven't been to an amusement park in a while.
and 3 people per family, LeBron dropped $750,000 all for the kids.
I think it's probably one of the best things I've ever been
That's fire,
a
man.
part of.
James spent a whole lot of cash, but another James paid for a whole lot of ass. Lately, Harden's been hanging out with rappers a little too much. They influenced him to stop aiming for dubs to turn up at the clubs. And now this man can't even do a single interview without being distracted.
You're in the club, Kevin's in the club. How cool is it after all he's been through to see LaMarcus Aldridge score 20,000?
Harden's constantly seen
What club?
partying. Sometimes he's even drunk out in public. And one night, he spent so much money, it made him a legend.
James Harden's jersey is hanging in the rafters in a Houston strip club because he spent so much money in this strip club that they put his jersey up in the rafters.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just hope dude got head for spending crazy bread. Because it turned out, Harden spent $1 million in a single night. But at least he didn't spend millions just to troll the world.
Spend
like
$1 million
Kevin
in a
Durant.
club
But before
one
we get
night?
to that, I just gotta let you guys in on a secret from our sponsor, Prize
That's
Picks.
crazy, bro.
This app allows you to watch any of your favorite players and make money doing it. Because it's the easiest way to play daily fantasy, and it's available in over 30 states in the US. All you do to win is pick 2 to 5 players and more or less on their projections, and you can 10x your
Is it
entry.
DraftKings
So
or
when
something
I
like that?
downloaded this app, it
Prize
took my
Picks.
love for the NBA to a whole new level. Of course, I'm
So
taking
it's like
the
betting
more
on
Bradley
players?
Beal, the less on Kuzma, and the more on Tatum's points. But Prize Picks isn't even just the NBA. There's every sport you can think of, so you can combine your entries together. It
Y'all
literally
into
takes
this?
less than 60 seconds. Just download the app, use code FLIX, and Prize Picks will match your deposit up to $100 of free credits. A free $100. So just click the link in the description at Prize Picks Flicks, use the code, and let
we
me know
go
how your
gambling
entries go.
on
But
on
anyway,
apps.
Kevin Durant decided to troll everybody when he was caught in 4K as he walked out a restaurant and stepped up to a $1.4 million Pagani. But this
Pagani.
wasn't even his car. He just used it as an opportunity to troll the degenerate filming him. But see, our boy KD was capping, because not only could he afford the
He said,
car,
"Man, I can't
he's got
afford
an
it."
even more expensive one.
Panagami.
This is a Ford GT.
Oh, yeah, Ford.
It's got 500 horsepower.
I didn't know they still make those, man. Oh my gosh. I remember playing those on the OG Xbox with the fat controller. I'm talking about the original Xbox.
He's got an even more
Playing
expensive
test
one.
drive, you know.
This is a
That's my
Ford
man's Ben.
GT. It's got 500 horsepower, goes 0 to 60 faster than KD Ops on Twitter, and costs over 2.5 mil. But hold up, where's he pulling up in a car that expensive? Oh yeah, Devin Booker's crib.
Welcome to the desert. I'm Devin Booker. Come check out the house.
Off the rip is Book's living room that has
That's
a
nice,
table
man.
for games,
That's
a
nice.
bar filled with all his favorite drinks, and he's even got a wine cellar, so I know he stays getting lit. But that's just what he puts in his mouth. How about what he puts on his feet? In his 6-figure shoe closet. Nikes, Jordans, Converse. Book's even got some antiques.
You can see these ones up top, the white and blue ones. These are some 1985 custom Jordan ones.
Wait a minute, shoes from 1985? No wonder why it smells like ass in here.
Gotta
Moving
restore
on.
it, man.
Every single room in this crib is something Booker designed himself. That's why his walls have art that looks like it came from space, and he's got a Rolex clock so he can time how long he lasts.
That's
but
fire.
on the outside, he's got insane
Time how
views of
long
the
he lasts.
mountains and a pool with fire pits. Outside of his game house, movie theater, music studio? Yeah,
Well, that's a
in
lot.
here, dude's got it all.
You know, if you can tell, I got repping my college with the Big Blue Nation, Kentucky pool balls.
But alright, as much as I know you would love to keep learning
Hey,
about
pool
Book's
actually fun,
blue
man.
balls, I just want to know the price tag. $3.5 million. And that ain't even
Sheesh.
counting Book's garage.
Oh,
full of
that's an
classic
Impala?
cars. But speaking of these, Book's got something expensive to get to. Now with Book pulling up to the NBA Finals, he was just hoping this game would lead to the most expensive championship celebration in history, like the Warriors had. When they beat the Cavaliers in the NBA Finals, it wasn't only their second championship in 3 years, they dethroned a king. So after the trophy presentation, the Warriors ran to the locker room to party like there was no tomorrow. And how expensive the celebration was set a world
They
record.
turned up.
In came the champagne showers with over 300 bottles of Moet that cost over $400,000. And on top of that, 150 bottles of Luc Belaire worth $500K. These boys were really turning up. But whether they were spraying it everywhere or drinking, the liquor bill was still
500K
300 bottles
for
of
a
Moet
bottle.
that cost over $400,000. And on top of that, 150 bottles of Luc Belaire worth $500K. These boys were really turning
That's
up.
crazy.
But whether they were spraying it everywhere or drinking, the liquor bill was still almost $1 million. And yet that was only the pregame. The very next day, the
He had
bill almost
actual
$1 million.
that's
And yet that was only the pregame. The very next day, the Warriors treated the entire city to the celebration of a lifetime. With
Everybody was out there smoking cigars, you know what I'm saying? Had a little parade, a little pit rally for them, you know? Call it a pit rally. Hey, man, GG's to them boys, man.
Betty and
I deserve it.
treated the entire city to the celebration of a lifetime. With confetti and decorations flying everywhere, fully customized party buses, and over 1 million crazy fans. Everybody was lit. But having all of that, shutting the entire block down, and needing police and cleanup crews ain't cheap. The entire celebration
crazy.
became the most expensive championship parade in NBA history. So the Warriors themselves paid the tab, $4 million. Because if they didn't, they would have been forced to flee the country on Dwayne Wade's purchase. This
Dwayne
is a
Wade got the
Challenger
jet.
300, aka Wade's private jet. And on the inside,
The
not
PJ.
only does Wade have custom white leather seats, it's his perfect place to practice rapping on beats. As much as Wade loves his jet, it's actually one of his biggest regrets.
When you play sports, it's like a rite of passage that you have to play cards on the plane. And I've lost a lot of money on the plane just trying to play with my teammates. It's been times where I wanted out. Like my finance advisor called me and said, hey, is this something we need to talk about? Do you have a problem?
Damn, Wade must have been losing hella money.
Tragic.
If his advisor called him about that, instead of
KG.
the fact that dude literally bought a plane for $13 million. That much, just to fly and land. But at least he wasn't forced to spend millions, cause he got banned, like Michael Jordan. It started off like any other day for him. It
For
was
his
all
shoes?
about his clubs.
To see LaMarcus Aldridge.
Damn it, Harden, get out of here. I'm talking about golf clubs. Anyways, Jordan was playing at a legendary course, Miami's own Lagorce. And like always, dude was hitting dingers. But golfing in the sun got Jordan sweaty as hell. So we switched into a blue
I
shirt
wonder
and
how
some
good
cargo
Jordan is in golf, though.
till right when Jordan was about to tee off in his new fit, security showed up and delivered him a confidential letter. It turned out the country club has a strict dress code, and cargo shorts were not allowed. So just because he wanted to show some leg, he didn't even receive a warning. He was banned. Now, this wasn't the first time that Jordan was kicked out of a sport, but
What?
this time, his drive to be great had him speeding off, planning something expensive. And well, welcome
Ferrari?
to the Grove.
That's his crib?
With a place completely designed to fit Jordan's play style and his brand. This is the first course they have golf scooters
Oh, I was-
instead of carts, drones that deliver you drinks. Just take a look inside of them. custom Jordan ice cubes. These customizations have made the Grove become so iconic that the best golfers want to play here, but they can't. The membership list is less than 70 people, and you can only get on if Jordan lets you.
Wow.
Regardless though, even though the course came straight out of Jordan's dreams, golfing like a GOAT ain't cheap. This Jordan-themed paradise cost him $20 million. What Jordan bought is nothing compared to what NBA players believe. One NBA player believes he'll never die. Another player thinks he's a video game character. And I know you want to hear more about that. So just click this video
No, you
right here.
did, man. Big shout out to Hoopflex, man. There you guys go, though, man. How NBA players spend their millions. They be cashing out, as we see, man. But if you guys enjoyed the video, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button for me, man. Appreciate y'all for watching the video with me, as always. Check out one of the videos on the screen, because it's definitely a banger. I wouldn't miss it if I was you, man. I catch y'all next vid, man.